Three, two, one. And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. For anybody watching, thank you very much for watching. And yeah, we are back. We're doing our first run of Hollow Knight. Still working out a few things with my stream here. See if I can have a quick fix I need to do here. Oh, now it's working. Okay. So yeah, obviously we all know that they recently released the sequel for Hollow Knight, which is Silksong. And I bought Hollow Knight many years ago, actually, maybe about a year or two after it had released. It's a game that's been sitting in my library for quite a while and just haven't gotten around to playing it. And then when Hollow Knight 2 got announced, I thought, I was hoping to, because when it got announced, I was thinking, oh, okay, well, if it's getting announced, then it's probably only going to be maybe a year, maybe 2 years. So I'll wait until that game gets closer to release, and then I'll go ahead and play it. And then a year went by, another year went by, another year went by. I think it took them almost 8 years to make the sequel. And I don't want to get into the whole discussion about how long it took them, but I hear it is very good. Also hear it's very hard, the sequel, that is. And I did buy it on the launch day, and I decided, well, if they gone ahead and released the sequel, and I'm looking to play a game, I was actually gonna play Stellar Blade, but because of the sequel being released, I thought, well, let's go ahead and play Hollow Knight. So here we are. So I have played about an hour of the game, generally just to kind of get an idea of, like, if I need to set up any controls. I never use the default control scheme of pretty much any game. I always remap. Although with this game, unless it's like a platformer such as this, which doesn't generally require it, but sometimes it does. But from what I've played briefly, I think I can just play with default, and then as I go along, I may need to make some adjustments, but I'll probably do that like off stream or something. Anyways, I did a little bit of testing yesterday. Let me turn off the UI here. I did a little bit of testing yesterday just to kind of make sure everything was working. I've been really busy overhauling like all my PCs. My workstation that I'm using right now to stream with it's practically a brand new PC. I've completely overhauled it. So there may be some technical problems, but probably shouldn't be anything major. Should be able to stream with no issue. But anyways, I did as much testing as one can do. I have pretty much adjusted the audio, so we should be good there. We're going to start with a fresh game because I did, like I said, an hour of gameplay just to kind of, get an idea to show the video options. I noticed something with this game. So I have VSync enabled within the NVIDIA control panel. And also have G-Sync enabled because that's generally the preferred if you're running G-Sync. If you're not running G-Sync, then you could run either or. So that's why I have it off here. But I did notice that if I didn't have it on, that the frame rate, even though I would only be at like a 60 hertz refresh rate, was like really, really high, and it was really like taxing my GPU unnecessarily. But once I discovered that, it now it only runs at like, let's see, yeah, like 43 degrees, where before it was running like 60 to 65, but it was running at like 400 plus FPS at 4K or something like that. So it was just ridiculous. But once I discovered that was a problem, because this game, and it's going to vary game to game. Some games will not, even though you've got the refresh rate set, and even if you have VSync set, sometimes it won't actually lock the frame rate, and it'll go over. So you just kind of have to play around with the settings or whatever. But one of the things I noticed is the blur quality. This setting really taxes the GPU. Now, I actually put it on medium originally. This was before I discovered the frame rate issue. And once I was able to fix that and get it locked to 60 FPS, now the GPU runs at like almost idle temperature. So I was able to bump the blur quality up. I'm not really sure if this is the preferred, because it says reduced to improve performance on lower end machines. So this is the highest setting. So I guess if you were, like I said, on a lower end machine, you'd go lower. But yeah, I didn't really notice a big difference as far as because I don't generally like to play with like any kind of motion blur. But this is a 2D game. I don't really know if this is considered motion blur. I have no idea. The particle effects, I think it's just normal and low, so we just left that. We don't need to do a frame cap because we're just playing at 60 FPS. I don't know if there's any benefit to going above 60 FPS for a game like this. There might be, but I think 60 is probably enough. I know Ori and the Blind Forest, I think it's Ori and the Blind Forest, I think it was the sequel, they implemented like a 120 FPS option. I don't want to say it's not necessary. I don't want to say it's not beneficial. I don't really know, but I've played a few games that were 2D that were above 60 FPS. I don't know. It could be my old age, but I just didn't see any benefit. And if it is going to tax my system as far as power and heat unnecessarily, and I'm not really getting the benefit of the frame rate or feeling like I am, I'm not going to run it. And for me, I just didn't feel it. But I might experiment with it later. I've been experimenting a lot with different frame rates for different types of games, because I've noticed as I've been playing a variety of different games over the last couple of years that there are some games that just don't need high frame rate, and then there are some games that benefit from high frame rate. And so I'm trying to, only, use high frame rate where it's really of benefit, not just because I can. But anyways, we got the audio set. It should be good. I went ahead and put it at 5. I had to do some adjustments in OBS to make sure it's set. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the game here. So I know a little bit about the beginning mechanics. I believe the little alien looking heads at the top are kind of like your life. If you get hit, I think you lose one. And then I guess if you were to potentially die, I guess if you were to drop off or onto something, you would maybe lose one. And then once you get to the last, if you run out, you die. And I'm also familiar with the large circle to the left of those, that as you I guess, attack enemies or kill enemies, it fills up, and then you can use that to heal. So I have a little bit of an understanding of the mechanics, but not a lot. I was kind of wondering, though, if, you know, I don't know if there's any relation to the Souls games and all that, because in the Souls games, you know, one of the things that's often preached is, you know, not to go hollow. You know, not, I guess, in a sense, kind of a philosophy, you know, not to turn to the dark side, if you will. And I kind of wonder if that's any relation to why, you know, in the story of the character being referred to as Hollow Knight. I don't know. But it is a curiosity of mine. And apparently these little, I guess, clusters are like a currency similar to like, I guess, souls or echoes or runes. Growing up as a kid and playing the Nintendo games, as far as obviously like platformers, my favorite was Metroid. That was my favorite franchise out of like all of these games, or those games I should say. And then of course, you know, probably Zelda, Castlevania, you know, all the greats, but Metroid was my favorite. Right. Okay, this is what I was explaining earlier. So I understand the healing mechanism. Whoa. What did I get hit by? I didn't exactly play far enough into, I guess, the hour that I played to get an understanding of what those, what the currency is used for. Because we have 48 right now. Oh, we got... Okay, we got 2 extra heads, blue. I don't know what that's for. I guess more life, but I don't know if there's a... And there's no... Apparently there's no mini-map. I may be screwed, because I have the memory span of a goldfish. And, if there's no map, I would hate to have to use... like a map that I have to pull up online, because that kind of feels like cheating if I do that. But we'll give it a go. We'll see how it. We'll see how we do without a map. Whoa, shit! Oh, that's cool. I think we did turn on the music, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, cool. Okay. I didn't really get very far in my testing. I didn't want to... I kind of wanted to save as much gameplay blind as I could. Okay. Now I'm walking. That's weird. Like I'm running and then I just start walking. That's weird. Dirtmouth, the fading town. Okay. Oh, so you walk when you enter town. Okay, I guess that makes sense.
Odolan, Nahato.
Robbed of their memories. I wonder if the NPCs are like the souls where you need to talk to them multiple times.
Oh, jittery.
Okay. Okay.
Akala, Tono. Akala, Tono. Akala, Tono.
Okay. Okay. So that's like a save. All right. Guess we're going this way. Oh. So we have to go collect things to get map, like to get access to a map. Okay, I feel a little bit better now. I don't feel as stressed. Playing games like these without a map is I'm sure people are good at doing it. I am not. Okay. guess we'll go down. So it looks like we can go left or right. Let's go left. Oh shit, you know what I realized? When I rested, I lost my blue heads. I had 2 of those blue heads. I don't have them anymore. There's no interact option. Oh, okay. They respawned. They don't seem to aggro though. They just kind of do their own thing. Like they're not coming at me. They're just, yeah, doing their own thing. Shit. The controller that I'm using doesn't seem to register well with up attacks. But I am using the analog stick. Can do it, but it's I may need to adjust the sensitivity. I'll do that later. Okay, so we already went in there. Where the hell did you come from? And that's where we came from. Okay, so there's a pathway that way, and then there's a pathway that way. So if we go inside either of these, this whole area is going to respawn. Let's clear out the whole area first. Ah! Okay, we can't jump through platforms. Okay, looks like there's a... Okay, there's a door there. Okay, so there's a drop there. Okay, I think we got 3 places to explore. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know where the fuck he came from. So we could go that way or that way. Let's go this way first. Let's do the left side first. Okay. Whoa! What the fuck is this? What are we playing? Picky-boo here? Okay, looks like he's not gonna let me through. What does this say again? Okay, so we're not going that way. Okay, so I'm guessing that if we drop on those flashing spikes, that's death. That's probably a good assumption. I guess the question is, do the platforms that we need to jump on, do they, are they timed? Meaning, are they gonna crumble when we land on them? I guess let's find out. Okay, those are safe. I don't know what that is. That doesn't look like something I can transverse through. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that is something for later. Okay, So we did the 2. Whoa, shit. Okay, so we did the 2 rooms on, well, actually there was 3, one at the top and then 2 below. So there's one over here, and then we got this drop down. Damn it. Here we are. That sounds like a fart. Oh. So these things kind of have like physics. They bounce. Alright, this is where we're going. Alright, what's in here? Oh, it's like a grub. Well, I don't think I can get to that yet. I did hit, but my up is not, it's not really working too well. I have to really press hard on my analog stick to get it to register. Okay. Oh. So one of the things I'm kind of noticing is sometimes you kind of want to wait to engage enemies, because like that one, if I'd like killed it, the loot is going to drop into the spikes and then I can't get it. So I kind of need to bait it away from that. Whoa. Okay. there's a drop down here. Still need to investigate that other drop down. Should we go right or drop down? Up or to the right? Let's go up. That's circling back around. Let's go that way. I'm gonna get lost. I know it. Ooh. I wonder if you can use these to attack enemies. Like if I'd have waited and had it drop on him. Whoa. Come on, come at me, bro. What is this? Temple of the Black Egg.
Bama Tochuro. Na mi nobis. Goa, nudo Ilamek. Na mi nobis.
Wow, he had quite a bit of a monologue there. Okay, so we came from the right, we're going left. We still need to go back down. Oh, this is where we... Okay. So we did a whole loop. Because we were undecided, should we go left or right? So we don't need to go right any... Well, we want to go back the other way. Okay. I'm trying to make mental notes because we don't have a fucking map. Having to make more of an effort here. Having to use more brain power. Gotta use those E-cores. Okay, this is strange. These guys didn't respawn. I'm not complaining, but yeah, that's... I thought enemies respawn. Let me go back and check. Because... Oh, look at that. You can use it as like... Ah. I didn't know you could do that. Learning some shit. Yeah, these guys are gone. The guys that were in here, they didn't respawn. Because so far, most enemies respawn when you enter, like when you transition from one area to the next. Okay, so there was... We could either go... I guess... Let's see, I guess we can go this way. I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna explore a little bit more. I don't know what the fuck you are. You look big. Oh, this is kind of cool. Oh. Very cool. Oh. Okay. Not really. Okay. What the hell is that? Oh, it's filling up my my life. Hey, well, thanks. I got a full tank. Oh shit. I wonder if we can like maybe jump across. Okay. Do we want to go down there? Something's down there. Kind of feel like if we go down there, we're painting ourselves into a corner. Let's go back. Okay, so we went to the top, and there's like a big giant enemy at the top there to the right, and then we went that way, which is either a dead end or a point of no return. So let's go back this way. Okay. Do we want to go down there? Because we have two places to descent. This one and then the one further back. We go down, we may end up painting ourselves into a corner. Oh, cool, cool. Okay, we can go back. Cool. I experienced that quite a bit with Metroid Dread, which is one of the reasons I didn't really care for the game. There were some good things about it for sure. We can't even, we can't get through, it looks like. But the entire game, you go to checkpoints and it's like points of no return, which in my opinion completely went against the design philosophy of a Metroid game. So it basically made a game that's supposed to be explorative to a linear game. Okay, so we are done with the exception of the boss or whatever. I don't want to call it a boss, but the enemy up at the top. And we don't have a map. Okay. Like the bosses were really good, actually. I did like the bosses. The actual mechanics of Metroid Dread were very good. But it did rely a lot on linearity as far as the gameplay, and also the fact that the entire game, with the exception of just a couple of areas, is more hard surface modeling rather than the organic alien looking modeling that you would normally see from a Metroid game. Like, I would have gotten rid of the hunters, I would have gotten rid of the linearity, and I would have made the game more organic, darker, and the music wasn't terrible, but it just, like, go play Super Metroid. That's Metroid. That's peak Metroid. Samus 2 is good. They did a remake of it, and then there's the 3DS. There's the sequel, and then there's the remake. And the remake, unfortunately, is only 30 FPS. on the 3DS. Even if you emulate it, I think you can still only get like 30. But that was actually really good. I was hoping that they were going to do Metroid Dread more like that. Okay, I know where we're at. Okay, so we got to go down. Shit! Okay, we didn't take fall damage. Oh, enemies get stunned when you hit them. Well, at least some of them do. Okay, we're going down. Can we go back up? Yes, we can. Cool.
Dan Chatsura.
And why is that? Oh, cool. Yes. Do you have a map? Yes. Yes. Oh, hell yeah. Fucking A, I like it, man.
Çokol kerek biz.
Oh, that's the shop up at the top. The one that's closed. So she sells a compass. Okay. Well, she was closed. Oh, okay. Okay.
Dan Chatsura. Çokol kerek biz. Çokol kerek biz.
Okay. Okay. Hey, it's better than nothing. Beggars can't be choosers, right? Okay, so let's try to figure out where we're at. Okay, so I believe... Okay, I believe we're right here. I don't know if we can go back up. Yeah, we could maybe do that. Go that way. Yeah, let's go back up. Let's go see if we can get the compass that he was talking about. Hey. I need these stones. Why you gotta fall all the way down there? Okay, so we got 250. Hopefully that's enough to buy whatever that compass is. I think he called it a compass, right? Okay, so this must be like a one and done, one hit wonder. Okay, so hopefully she's opened her shop. Cool, looks like she did. Awesome.
Bapanada.
Wow, that was a little loud. Yeah, the compass he was talking about. Highly recommended if you're having trouble finding your way in the maze of ruins below us. Try this charm. It will pinpoint your location on your map. Incredibly helpful for finding your bearings in unfamiliar locations. Right. Yeah, we're probably going to buy that, but let's look at these others. Quill, you'll need this if you want to update your map